I was already recording a video and I accidentally hit the stop button instead of the pause button. So I'm just gonna, I guess, start over. I don't have any editing abilities right now. I'm just using my phone. And so I don't really have a way to edit my videos, so I'm trying to just record all the way through. Before anybody messages me talking about, oh, you can get an editing app, there's this, there's that, I'm not getting any editing apps. I'm using a phone right now. I'm not going to do it. I've tried it before. I'm old. My eyes are old. I can't sit here on my phone cutting and pasting and doing all this extra shit. I'm just not going to do it. So this might be an exciting trip. I don't have any gas in my car, and I'm driving to Oak Grove right now. So we're gonna see how far I even make it. I probably should have done this video live so that somebody can come rescue me if I run out of gas. But anyways, so I have a lot to talk about. I don't really post anything to social media. I haven't been putting anything out on the blog or on YouTube or anything. So I'm hoping to change that, because I do have things to talk about. Amanda and I really have had things going on in our life. I just haven't bothered to post about it. So what I'm planning on doing is just making several videos about just different things that are going on. I'm not going to ramble too much. I'm going to try not to. Otherwise my videos will be like 20 minutes long. Anyways, so right now what I want to do is just kind of give a general update of what we've been up to. In one of the last videos that I posted, I mentioned about a lot of financial issues we were in. I unfortunately got caught up in an internet scam. It got our bank account locked up, it got our funds locked up, and so it kind of put us behind on some things. So in order to get out of that small hole I had gotten us in, Amanda decided to go work for a now ex-friend of mine who runs a fireworks tent in Hopkinsville. Some of you guys went to visit her at this tent, so you know who I'm talking about, and some of you are friends with this guy, so you also know who I'm talking about. So anyway, she texts him, he texts her, talking about, oh yeah, I definitely still need the help, easy $1,500, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, cool. Basically, he put us under the impression that she would make at least $1,500 or close to it. Fast forward, at the end of the 2 weeks of her working with him, he decides that he is not going to pay her. He texts me, or rather texts her saying, he never agreed to pay her any money. So she basically wasted 2 weeks of doing nothing. You know, she worked out there instead of going to her regular job and doing Uber and stuff to go do this other job. So anyways, so that ended up setting us back now 2 months. So that's 2 months that I haven't been able to pay credit card bills, 2 months of late payments on utilities, 2 months of not really being able to buy any groceries, and 2 months of not paying my car payment. I don't have any credit history. So for me, not making these payments for the last 2 months dropped my already suffering credit score 100 points. So if you don't have a credit history, every little negative on your account will fuck you up. So, you know, I was already, my credit score was already low due to not having any credit history, and then now this has just set me back a year of hard work of us trying to get our credit back together. So I went from getting ready to buy my first piece of real estate to now being back at zero. I'm in the negatives, basically. I went from fair credit to poor credit in less than 2 months. But anyway, some good did come of this. So after this guy basically screwed us over, Amanda took a job in retail merchandising. She was already doing that, but she took more jobs where she was traveling to do it. So now she's making a little bit more money, and they're paying her more in travel incentives to go to these other places. So at first it was a little rough because we only have one vehicle, so that kind of left me at home with no car on during the trips where she didn't have a ride August and September that she's been doing this, we've been able to get a lot of our credit cards paid down. One of my cards is already paid off. I've been able to pay off an advanced financial loan that I had out. I'm one payment away from paying off one credit card. One of my cards was completely maxed out and over my credit limit, so I got that back under the credit limit. My credit score has been, slowly going back up again. So I'm pretty happy about that. We've been paying our bills on time, which there are not a lot of things that give me anxiety, but paying my bills late, that's something that gives me anxiety. I hate not paying my bills. I'm not one of those that's gonna run around, doing whatever if I know that I have a bill due. So I have been my stomach has been in knots in the last couple of months while we've been trying to get all this shit figured out. So it's now I'm having anxiety for a different reason, because it's like now that I have a little bit of room to breathe, I have anxiety because I have room to breathe, if that makes sense. I'm so used to just shit being bad, like I don't want to get too relaxed because I'm waiting for something else horrible to happen. So another good thing is Amanda, she wasn't able to pay her taxes last year, and so she asked for an extension. So we basically were going to have to come up with $700 for her to pay or pay the IRS. So that's been another thing that's been looming over us, because it's like, okay, on the one hand, she needs to pay out the IRS, but on the other hand, we also have all these credit cards we need to pay off because it's just this sinking debt that is bringing us both down from the plans that we have for our future. So she went back, she called the IRS, and she did some things. They walked her through. There were some deductions that she missed, apparently. And anyways, turns out she now doesn't owe anything. Yes, so now so happy, because that would have just been another thing to drive us into a hole. So those are some good things that are going for us right now. Paid, almost done paying credit card bills, paid off a payday loan that I've had out, able to finally buy some groceries. Like, I've basically been doing no grocery shopping at all. I get bread, I get turkey meat for Micah to take his lunch to school, and I've been feeding him ramen noodles for the last 2 months. Luckily, he's 7, and so eating ramen noodles every day does not bother him. Unfortunately, though, because he's been eating nothing but ramen noodles, now he does not have a taste for anything else that I cook. So I basically turned him into a picky eater. So that's an update on our financial stuff that's been going on. Oh my gosh, I'm looking at my gas meter right now. I have 19 miles. That's not going to be enough to get me back to Clarksville, but hopefully I can make it back to this gas station at this corner right here. I was supposed to get gas last night, but I did not. I went out to Walmart to go get some dog food, and I thought, I'm going to get a couple of glasses or a couple of bottles of wine to, just have over the weekend. Got to Walmart, realized I did not have my driver's license. Okay, that's fine. I put the bottles back, and I was just going to go home, look for my driver's license, and go back out and get a couple of bottles of wine. I'm leaving the parking lot, and I realized, hey, yeah, I was supposed to get gas. Oh, it's fine. I'll just go get gas later. I get home. I start looking for my driver's license. I cannot find it. And so I completely forget all about needing gas. And, yeah, so now here it is. I'm driving to my client's house with no gas in my car. I'm just watching this meter fall, and I'm hoping that I can make it back to Oak Grove so that I can get some gas. Alright, so that's it for this video. I'm gonna be doing a couple more updates